Love's frequency here, C3. Another glorious day in the sanctuary. And, today's poem is entitled The Truth. A truth, as there are infinite amounts of them. Do you know yours? The truth. But first, a little mood-setting music. I do so love the bass frequency. The truth. How intrinsically beautiful is the truth when we comprehend fully all of the proof of who we are deep inside, beyond the ego in which we reside. Esoteric is our light, when fed denials for which we fight, not knowing through the lies that the battle is won with opened eyes. Stoking the fire deep within, the wisdom of love can then begin to seed itself inside our mind, opening the door to the truths we find. The energies that guide our path are one with all and possess the wrath to reign supreme within our hearts, the light of love that does impart. Victory over these selfish men who have for long proclaimed a friend, when in truth they seize control, yet know not the power that divinity holds. Beyond the realm of man's understanding are the frequencies of Source subtly commanding. Attain experience and return through love. This is the path of integration we speak of. Awaken within your heart and soul to seal the gap and fill the hole of the deceit that's led to pain. Embrace the light and wisdom you'll gain. From within this light it's plain to see that which long has been hidden from thee. All are one upon this spiral, and transcend we shall with love's arrival. The Truth by Love's Frequency. So much of that we share, that we speak of, that we talk about is always going within, reconnecting to the universal wisdom that is within every single heart and soul, written into our coding, into our DNA, into our genetics, whatever you want to call it, whatever best comforts your soul, the words and verbs and adjectives, the best comfort. Your truth, simply put, the beautiful simplicity of it is that everything is within. Everything is within the registration of your own truth through your heart's path, though, and not your mind's path. So much so much is spread. I recognized personally in my own journey that so much emphasis is put in a lot of different areas on not more than quiet the mind is, kill the mind or subdue it or ignore it or only focus on what you want, and all these things. Even in the simplistic state of the law of attraction and that type of subject matter, only focus on what you want. There's a degree of truth there, but I think the missing factor is attachment. Because it's when we attach emotion, when we attach our attention to anything, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, good, bad, indifferent. It's that attachment to it that leads us astray from that peaceful resonance that is heart space, to that calm, serene, sublime, blissful, joyous state of Zen that is the quiet communion with yourself. And so it's less about killing the ego or silencing the mind as it is getting in touch with it to a degree that it works with you, in union with you, rather than leading you which direction it feels like leading you, which we are so very good at allowing it to do, chasing material things and the matrix, the dream, the chase, the material reality, all of the things that eventually simply just turn to dust, that aren't you, that don't define you. They're just tools. They're just tools of experience. And so much of that is spent on killing, suppressing, ignoring. Really, the truth is about integrating all of it. That's why so many times, we've written, embrace it all, because everything brings you a lesson. Everything brings you expansion. Everything brings you an experience. Embrace it all. Allow it to flow. And a brand new avenue of life, as you think you know it, will open up to you in glorious ways. And the doorway and the key and the answer and everything, all of it, it's within. And that's why, so much of what we write is about that. It's just, a lot of different ways of approaching it with a lot of different words and angles and perspectives. As we learn them, as we experience them ourselves. But that's, simply put, that's the truth of the matter. Everything is within. Your heart. Get your mind to fall in line. And the rest just sort of takes care of itself. We put so many words and definitions around what needs to be done. Oh, you gotta sit and meditate, you gotta yoga, you gotta breathe, all these things are beautiful tools and will point you in the right direction. Do what feels right to you, because it's all going to happen in stages. It's going to unfold. But the beautiful process and point is that once you start, it's like dominoes. You just naturally find yourself changing various things about your life. So don't get hung up on that either. So many people pass on so much confusion, and really think simple, because it all is very, very simple. So anyway, hopefully all this is cohesive and makes perfect sense to you. As always, I just get in front of the camera and speak, my own truth as I've come to understand it and know it and share it with you, hoping that in some small way it helps or inspires or ahas something for you. So anyway, I think that's that's good for today, for right now. Perhaps we'll be back if the calling is there to make another. But until then, I love you, and I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed, blissful experience of expansion, which you are. But it's a lot cooler to know you are than to be lost, not knowing if you are. Anyway, be the blessing, my friends. All love. Till next time.